What is up, YouTubers? Welcome back. Today we're going to do another progression session, and we're going to talk about berms and how to better corner, how to utilize berms properly to enable a faster, more stable speed through corners. This also makes it a lot smoother and safer because there's less opportunities or less chances to drop that front wheel. Now, if you're unsure on what a berm is, it is a banked section of a corner to enable more traction for riders that don't use Michelin tyres. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on this berm right here, and hopefully I can break it down enough for you guys and girls to understand how to corner a little bit easier and then apply it to your techniques and become a better rider. Have fun with it, and we'll get out there and let's go. All right, there's three key aspects to learning to ride a berm better. First and most importantly is your entry into the berm. The line choice is crucial. Second one is body position, and thirdly, pedal position. All three of these combined, get them right, and you'll be nailing berms full speed. And berms like this, you should be able to hit fairly quick without using brakes. And first and most importantly is your line choice coming into a berm. On a berm like this, and pretty much most berms, you really want to be coming in around 3/4 wide using the trail. You can see the worn out line here. It really, to me, comes in a little bit too low, and that's going to push you fairly high on the berm. What we want to do is use about a 3/4 pace. You want to come in on the higher line of the light side of the trail there. That will enable you to utilize the full extent of that berm and ride it high, and it won't push you high on the apex of that berm either, so it'll enable a lot more speed and consistency through that berm. All right, as my buddy Dion just showed you right then, going wider into that turn enables a nicer sort of a smoother consistency all the way through that berm. Helps to maintain speed, which is important. You can hold a lot more control, which gives you that exit speed that you need. Next one's body position. You never want to be standing tall, and you never want to be too low. You need to keep yourself centered on the bike, shoulders over the forks. You want to keep your weight onto the front end. Believe it or not, tyres are the most effective, and they perform the best when you put them under load. A little bit daunting putting all your weight into a front end when you're going around a corner, but trust me, that's what tyres are designed to do. So get yourself into a race-ready position, semi-crouched, centered on the bike, elbows out, and your elbows should be over the top of the forks. Now, the other bonus of being in a sort of semi-crouched position coming into a berm, it actually allows you to stand up when you exit the berm. Now, why do you want to stand up? That's because if you're in a race or you want to keep a lot of speed going, you can actually power out of that berm, and when you're powering, you tend to bring your body weight up a little bit. So that's another good reason to be semi-crouched when you come through a berm. There really is no written rule on how you corner. It's rider style, the actual degree of the difficulty of the berm, etc. But I always believe that the longer you're in a turn, the more you want to have that outside pedal down and your weight loaded into it. That's what, as I said, that's what creates stability. It's what you really want when you've got more of a longer berm where you need to stay in it and keep that G out sort of momentum going. So that's what we're doing on this berm here. We're working on outside pedal down and all your weight on that outside pedal. Technically, your inside foot should be light on the pedal and not doing much at all. All right, so we've got Dion coming again now, and he's going to load up his body weight into the right pedal, and he's going to drop that right pedal down so it's vertical. He's going to lower center of gravity midway, drops that pedal down. Nice. So you can see that helps with the exit speed of the berm. So the whole idea of that is to maintain speed throughout your ride without always having to try and pick up speed again or hit the brakes. The less we need to use brakes, the more consistency of speed that we can keep up, the smoother and the better the ride is. Now, as you can see, as we're approaching this berm, we get ourselves ready. You start to lower yourself. As I said, make sure you're nice and centered. You come down, you come into this turn, and we're looking ahead. So the idea is we always want to be looking ahead of where we're actually heading. Never look down at the front wheel. If you do see something that's alarming, your eyes will gain traction to that. They'll follow it through, and then you can avoid that obstacle as you're going around the berm. All right, big thanks to Dion for being the test dummy guinea pig for that one. Hopefully he'll learn a little bit more on how to corner. It's pretty hard with guys like that because they already sort of their level's quite high anyway, but I'm sure he pulled out a little bit more sort of speed and consistency from those few little simple tips, which hopefully you guys and girls can pick up on as well. If you apply those few sort of crucial factors into into railing these berms, you'll be a lot better off. You'll learn very quickly, and you'll very fast, you will realize just how much that bike can accelerate through these berms if you lower your body weight down, put your weight on that outside foot and keep that outside foot down. It's a lot of fun, and just keep practicing it. You'll love it.